Bomba click. Give me that bomba click. Am I gonna tell it? Might as well, right? There's one. There's two. There's three. And that'll be four. Just like that. This guy will lie here. Y'all niggas do this. They done infiltrated now. They're infiltrated. I'm like, shoot. Alright. Damn, tuck that in. Get you in there like that there. So. Might as well do 2 times, you heard? Hey, Wallahi there. I'm like, oh, goddamn. They love that. Everybody love that. Whoa, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Nah. What? I get to touching that thing. Look. Golden Girls Bar. Yeah, I went to TikTok. And I got another homegirl on there, but you know, they right away, when I was talking about that whole banning and it said, oh, you've been restricted, reported. I'm like, reported? Then my homegirl on there, she's like, yo, it's the haters, but then I'm like, yo, it's also the algorithm that picks up certain words. But I wasn't talking about nothing. That's why I'm like, besides the words, I think the algorithm can also like pick up body images, and I guess my shirt off. Alright? But she's like, listen, you gotta put it on TikTok where it says you gotta put the settings on 21 and older to come in your chat. I'm like, alright. Godzilla in the house. Guidance in the house. Oh, what y'all on late? What's good with you? Everybody on late and whatnot? Should I cook some more rice? Or should I? I mean, because we cooking now. We done juiced. Ass Master Buster 3000 was put to work. Baltimore in the house. Baltimore. Come out, that's patrol car. Dang it. Well, yeah, I had a late start to the day. Y'all heard what Baltimore said. Tap the screen, like, comment, subscribe. You heard me? We're cooking some salmon right now. Oh yeah. Baltimore in that. Like, how everybody doing? Why everybody still up? I understand that going after watching those. Godzilla, you stupid. Golden girl, I do. Yes, I do, golden girl. Yeah, now I'm gonna set that adjustment on TikTok because I love y'all YouTube people, man. We're all YouTubians. You know, once streaming got popular, everybody said, up, kick, Twitch, it dipped. And TikTok is great, but it's just that young lady's like, listen, Ben, put 21 and older so that the algorithm will not strike you so much, whether people try to report or not. It won't allow people to. You about to eat this? Now I'm meal prepping. I had a late start. I had nothing but frozen stuff in my fridge. I had to cook it now. I had to cook it, not frozen, and just fruits. That's why I did the Ass Master Buster 3000 with juice. Got a whole bunch of. Got some juice now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Got some juice. My fish. I'm gonna cook more of that fish. You know what I'm saying? Just meal prepping right now. Cause I'm telling you, I just been moving. I'll cook like 1 or 2 things, and I eat 5 meals a day. And I'm only cooking like 1 or 2. Like I was eating fake old chicken patties, not really meal prepping. All right, so I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. My body, I was on the toilet. I'm talking about I gave birth about 7 times this morning. Oh, look, guidance. What's your ethnicity? You gotta understand. What's your ethnicity? You're black, right? Or you got melanin in your skin, because black's not a skin color. You got melanin in your skin like me? Yeah, it's just unfortunately, estrogen has been pushing the culture more, right? You have a lot of people being raised just by women, so everybody tries. They act extreme, like more and more sensitive. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, yes, I know the history more than anybody. All right, I'm extremely studied. All right, but is that going to not allow me to have others in my circle? No. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole, like even with Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar, he ashamed me too. He let me down the way he started moving because they got video of him begging women for money for the school. The school is real, but he started to, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you're with, that doesn't negate how black you are, or that doesn't negate. Don't get me wrong. Some people, yes, right, and there's reasons behind it. That's why you have to take it. You gotta adhere to the history. That's why what you went through, guidance, I can't say they tripping, they just aren't as mature as others, like myself. Because don't get me wrong, I want to, and I'm going to try to marry a black woman. right? It's just, do they treat us the best? No, but a lot of women don't. They've been like what I do. A lot of women have been structurally, all of us, everybody on the planet, the way we act is not by accident. There's a lot of structural things that were put into place to make us act how we act. And there's a lot of women out there who've been geared to believe they either want a man to be gay or they don't, or they want to be a man. All right? So, oh, you're white? And you said you want a white woman? You said we were talking about... Hold up, so you said you wanted to marry a white and they say you're racist from wanting to marry what you recognize? Yeah, don't have conversations like that. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, that's why I don't talk. I try not to have those type of conversations because, like I say, I have a couple of people come on here and when I start to drop facts, nobody's gonna research it. You have something called cognitive dissonance. Like, what somebody believes is what they believe. They don't care if you show facts, data, and statistics. Nah, that's not how it is. That's not what we believe. That's not how we think. They don't care. So I don't try to have those type of conversations because they're going to try to make you think you're less than, you know what I'm saying, even if you're not. So I don't try to have those conversations. But like I say, I do know the history. You know what I'm saying? And does that make me want to kiss a white? No. But I'm going to deal with whoever I need to deal with to continue making myself the best version of myself. That's it. If somebody's in my circle making me better, I'm gonna keep you there. That's just it. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna but just like I said, I'll tell you this, like, what happened, what's one major thing about interracial relationships? One major thing, all right? Number one, we're more comfortable with, it's just about proximity. That's why we all deal with who we look like. Right? Because white live around white, Spanish live around Spanish, black live around black. So it's about proximity. That's why we're mainly around each other. But you know, black man, women may be dumb, but they ain't stupid. All of them want us. Matter of fact, everybody want us. You know what I mean? The black man is the most sexualized. Because everybody want to know, are they all hung like horses? Listen, I don't want y'all don't give all the black men credit because of how Ben's built, alright? But when you got like interracial children, you have children who don't know the history, and that's the problem. Golden gal. Because you'll have a mixed kid, he'll be black and white, and he'll say, black people are lazy. Black people are lazy, that's why they don't get anything. They get what they deserve, they're lazy. And the only reason he feels like that is because when he goes around other groups of ethnicities, they automatically recognize him as not just black. They're gonna go, hold on. Okay, come to this white guy. Come to this side. Oh, you mixed? What are you mixed with? Oh, you're big. Oh, okay, come in. So now these white folks are gonna bring him in their circle, give him opportunities that other races don't afford that opportunity to other races. So now, because he was afforded other opportunities because of his mixed race, he's trying to say, man, it's easy to get these type of opportunities. Sammy's in the house. No, I'm not in Africa, 6023. If you are new, like, comment, subscribe, support the chat. Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Sammy Golden Gal. You know what I'm saying? Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. But yeah. Guidance, all I say is stay away from those type of conversations. Stay away, it's the three, because yeah, your people did a lot of reckless stuff, or your bloodline, whether you believe it or not, and you have nothing to do with that, but people are going to associate you with it as if you did something to them yesterday. Yeah, I mean, so stay away from those type of conversations. You know what I'm saying? I do. When women start saying, oh, we're better, like when I do certain videos and girls is like, especially if they're gay, but if women say, oh, we're just like men and we're better than men. Lots of them I don't post, but I go, oh, okay, video over, have a good day. We're not gonna, because it's, you know what I mean? I understand why, I understand the history of what women went through, but a lot of them don't even understand it. So I don't go with those conversations. How do you ask a girl out 2712? I see. Oh yeah, guys. You gotta leave that alone, because you'll be so surprised people get killed over that. Because like I said, yes, whites have a reckless history towards blacks. And lots of us still, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta understand, like, a lot of our history is similar. You know what I mean? Just like I say, from colonialism to slavery, a lot of us went through the same thing, so a lot of us are more alike than different. But I get it. A lot of wounds are still open, but it'll make them act real crazy. Really crazy. So you steer clear. When I start hearing people talk like that, I just be like this. Hey Ben, so what do you think? So Ben, women are better than men? You know, it was time. Oh, Ben, so you telling me the greatest man on the planet are gay? But how do you ask a girl out? 2712. I'm old school, right? Well, I'm a traditional man. I'm how we supposed to be. It's called courting. You gotta always tell yourself, if I walk up to a girl and ask her for her number or something, am I gonna die or am I gonna go to jail? Those two qualifications. If none of those are gonna happen, you need to just walk up to a girl and for practice, just tell her she looks pretty. Because I'm like super duper smooth. If you see my videos, how I walk up to some of the outfits I got on, your confidence gotta be real high. But before you get there, you just tell a girl, like today. I see when women want me to talk to them, but I you know what I'm saying? I got as sexy as they are. But I do something like this. Like I walk around with the roses. Donate to the chat too, everybody. But I walk around with the roses and I open the door for a girl. She said, I was walking and I saw her. I've been seeing her sexy behind, but I had to eat. I just came from the gym, didn't put nothing in my gut, and I had like 8 other missions to go to. I'm like, Ben, you gotta sit down and eat something. So I peep her. I'm like, just small waist, just natural body, but just bam, boom, bam. I'm like, damn. I'm like, Ben, just eat your food and go to the next mission. I said, you know what? It's cold out here. Let me go in the building. So as soon as I go to the door, she want my attention. She runs to the door like, Good hands, Ben. She runs to the door. What you making? Salmon. And I peep her. So I jump in front of her, open the door for her. There's another door. She runs in front of me, opens the door for me. I said, look at you. That's what I'm talking about. I sat down, ate, and she's just hanging around. Popped out one rose. I said, whether I see you or not in life, have a happy early Valentine's Day. Splash! Where do you think that moisture came from? But yeah, to get a girl, 2712, walk up to a girl and say, listen, I love your outfit today and I hope you continue having a great day. And walk off. Start like that. But you gotta keep going out there, whether it gives you the bubble guts or not. It's not hard to say somebody's outfit looks nice. You know what I mean? And once you get used to just walking up, then you gotta kiss their hand. But you got, I can tell you how to do that. Because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? You have immature girls look, ew, I don't know where your mouth been. No, you don't want those. You don't want those. Like you leave those children alone. You gotta deal with women. God didn't get Sammy, you funny. But yeah, I kiss women hand. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm different. I'm not, you know what I mean? A lot of women are raising these boys, so these boys don't know how to do what men do. You know what I mean? I used to have brothers around me, especially when I used to make way more money, and I was doing it then. And brothers used to go, why you keep doing that? I said, you see how you go a week, you don't get no loving from no woman, then you come in a circle of guys saying, man, I need some loving from a girl. Why are you in a circle of guys saying that? That's how you treat women. You treat women so they don't want you back around. It's probably how you grew up, Sammy, but I've had girls like that, right? So you, just like I said, it almost goes back to what me and Guidance was talking about. It's a lot of scenarios. That's why I recommend everybody study First, you need to study who you are. If you're a man, study man. If you're a straight man, study straight man. If you're an African straight man, study African straight man. Then study everybody else. Because there's a lot of scenarios that makes a young lady not want that, right? Or uncomfortable with that. The other ones who just are immature say, oh, I don't, but there's backstories to why a woman, she's still a woman, but she may have a lot of baggage that makes her uncomfortable with that. So when you deal with her, you help her work through that. So yes, Sammy, you may have some baggage. You just need a man to help you work through that. Because that is, number one, it's an emotional connection that you can, that's because from the neurotransmitters in the body, like when they say you really get an emotional connection, it's for real. Like the electrodes in the body, it like transfers through the body with stuff like that. It could be from kissing a hand, or it's like you really, it's not just you making a woman feel good, you're giving her some of your essence doing that. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're trying to get someone you want to stay with. So yeah, when I have real women, some women will be like this, like they'll pull back a little bit, but they'll feel it. They'll be like, wow, you almost feel like he's trying to connect with me. But then, just like I said, then you have the women who they went through something, so it makes them feel uncomfortable. And that I understand, but the immature ones, I don't. You can spot the immature ones who will say, ugh, I don't know where your mouth been. Have a good day. You right. It been on a toothbrush. Where your hand been? Digging in your behind. How about that? If you are new, like and subscribe. Oh, kissing the hand. Oh yeah, it's just, that's what I told you, I'm different. I know how to deal with women. Like I've had situations, it just, you have to be willing to work that out, because I can't be with a woman, I will never be with a woman that's uncomfortable to be with a man like that. But just like I said, because you got women raising women with no man around. So you have a lot of girls who are uncomfortable with the essence of a man. Yeah, that's what I tell everybody. I was talking to another young girl on Instagram, and she's like, I live with my father. I said, you got your father in your life? I said, you got kids? No. I said, you got your father in your life and you don't have no children? I said, you'll be married soon. And then she's like, but I'm kind of big, I'm kind of fat. I'm like, listen, that whole fat thing, all right, that's another thing that women end up messing up the culture with, because nobody should want to be fat because you could die from it, not because it looks ugly. Right? But then I told her, that's why I'm glad Lizzo came out. Lizzo done took the shot. Go get the shot. The reason the shot, Ozempic, the new one is Roe, but Ozempic, the reason it was making people blind and all that, because people was taking it for 4 years. You're only supposed to use that shot for like 4 or 5 months. The first month, it's just that you gotta switch your living habits though. I tell people, get the shot. Don't listen to other women. Other women they kill other women. She cheating. Cheating? The freak? No, she ain't cheating. You don't just take the shot. You still got to do some work. It's almost like taking steroids. People think they're just going to shoot up steroids and tomorrow, like, nah, you still got to go to the gym and put some work in. All right? That's what I tell people. If you fat, get the shot. But you got to have somebody like me to put a foot in your behind. Get to that gym. Switch up your meal plan. That's what I recommend. Anybody who's big, fat, whatever, get the shot. 6 months tops. Get off of it. You know what they say? Oh no, it make me not hungry, so I can still, instead of eating 10 Big Macs a day, I'm gonna eat 3. No, you're supposed to eliminate Big Macs, period. Supposed to eliminate them, period. If you are new, like and subscribe, y'all. Sammy, you funny. Golden gal. Hold up, I'm getting hungry while I'm doing this. Matter of fact, can I plug this up? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You were. Hey, that's every time. Do-do-do-do-do. Y'all still there? Who here? Who is here? Like, comment, subscribe, people. Alrighty then. Well, alrighty then. Who's still here with me? DP. Okay, we're profiting. Yeah. I'm done. Guidance. I told you how I trade. I don't swing. Alright, like what did I make? I made some gold today. Alright. I'll go in and I try to only do at least like 4 times a week. Alright, I'll make a couple hundred, sometime good week, couple thousand, but I don't let money sit in the market like that. Not even like that. I don't let money sit in the market at all. At least not yet. You know what I mean? So every week I'm always up. Damn near. You know what I mean? Once in a while, if I go against my plan, if I trade more than usual, you know what I mean? It's just like I said, it's still too slow for me, all right? But it's helping with the bills, but I just got to stay focused and not try to put like $15,000 on a play route. No, I'm not doing a couple $100 on each play, stack couple $100. But you guidance, you like, yeah, I'm up 2,000. I lost 5,000. I can't do that. I used to do that when I was in the streets. Can you see who's in your life without them chatting? Can I see who was in my life? Happy Valentine's Day, 4396. There you go. Where you profiting this year? Going down a couple hundred. Can I see who's in the live without them chatting? No, I can't. It'll just show the number. And well, at least I don't think so. I don't think so, guidance. What up? 6675. They okay, 5 people. Alrighty then. I'm about to cook a whole bunch of salmon. Oh damn it, see? Good thing I came. Alright. I sprayed this thing down. Why you acting funny? I didn't even hear it. Yeah, see this avocado, this specific avocado. This specific avocado oil is the best. But the avocado oil ain't, this one ain't even working like that. It's just, Uh-oh. You say Happy Valentine's Day, Golden. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, do your thing. Okay, okay. Golden girl. Happy Valentine's Day, golden girl. Green apples, guidance. Right now I'm eating some cheap ass, this is fake chicken. Cause I didn't meal prep, that's why. Cause I didn't meal prep. That's why I was like, you know what, I got all this food. I was out there buying fast food to cook. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. I told you, I was on the toilet crazy. Why do you think I started to make those videos, toilet jams? Green apples is my favorite thing to eat. After that, salmon. But this is fake food. It's not even real patties. You're gonna tog yourself. I need something to eat though. What about you? What's your favorite food, guys? Guys, what do you do, guys? What do you do? How you live with family? You got kids? Valentine's Day is today. I started a late day today. I couldn't even hand out no roses today. But you could feel it in the air with these women. Women always look at me. Well, how should I say it? Women always try to talk to me. But today, and I know tomorrow, later today is gonna be worse. But Valentine's Day have y'all going crazy because women were like this today. Running in front of me, I see. Okay, word up. Word up. How long you been trading? I'm surprised you ain't jumping like a group. Because I thought I made a course, made some money over the course, and that's only because people forced me to after I went viral. But then I'm like, I don't want to do this. But at first, people weren't, they weren't interested. Then when I went viral, made the course, I made some money now. Made like $2,000. But then it's like, yo, you need to go live with the trade. All these other miscellaneous questions, I ain't want to do it. Like, I'm not going to go live trade because people still don't understand. I can go live trade and win a trade because my strategy it coexists with the knowledge of me knowing that it's going to go in the red, right? So if price goes against me, my broker account is big enough to withstand it. So certain trades that I take, thousands of dollars in the account or whatever, you can't take that with only $100 or $200 in your account. Because once that drop happens, that broker account is just gonna knock you out the trade. Then you got people who copy trade too, and that's also smart. That's why I was like, hello, guidance, you live in America? You said you got $1,500 in bills and it's 3 of you guys? A baby? A baby is like $500,000 right there, yeah. Especially in America. That's why I'm like, baby, listen, I'll feed a baby candy for the first year of the baby. I'm just yeah, you definitely not living in America though. I know you don't live in America, nah. You said I'm being dead serious, maybe you got like $1,500 a month in bills and you have a family? Yeah, that's not America. Or if you in America, you probably hiding, don't even, I don't know how you doing that. That's amazing. That's just my rent. That's just my rent. $1,500. That's my rent. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying I got bajillions of dollars of bills a month. No, but because then I eat. Like that's why I can't. I'm only giving America like another 4 more years, and it's over. I don't like America. You know, I'm being honest. They're supposed to come here, get rich, keep a house in America, but live somewhere else. That's it. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, that's the secret weapon I just put in there, y'all. Secret weapon. That was the secret weapon. Yes, sir. Mix you up in that secret. Yeah, you should know, and that's another thing with traders, especially since trading, that's why I say it's a caveat with this, right? Because a lot of us wasn't even privy to this information 10, 15, 20 years ago. Now, because of the internet, so many people are privy to all this information, so you have a lot of people going to trading in the stock market now, but the majority of us go in with bills. Like we got something to pay off. That's why it's a struggle for a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Very seldomly you got people who come and do it the right way. You're supposed to come use money that you really don't, you could spare, so you could get used to it. I'm about to cook a whole lot. Alright. Bomba. Thirsty, y'all. I've been waiting to drink this for a month now. I ain't blue juice. I ain't juice for my. I was just, oh damn. I just been eating fruits and not juicing it. And you can't eat as much as you can when you juice. When you juice, you can eat a whole bunch. You put a whole bunch of that juice in, and you go crazy. Rent $650. Oh, where do you live? Gold guidance. Rent $650. Yeah, what do you live in, Thailand or something? Asia? $30 yeah, that definitely. North Carolina. Oh yeah, because you're right here. Oh yeah, damn, $650 for rent. I got family out there too. Damn, $650. Sheesh. You made my stomach jump. You did $650 for rent. Damn. You got an extra room? Shoot, I can help you with that $650. I'm telling you, this is so delicious. It's not a game. And you gotta put just the right one lemon. And I got this from Yakio. I got this from a biologist, a herbalist. He's always this. But yeah, that is so delicious. Ooh. There's that cayenne pepper. And you put just enough cayenne so it don't hurt you. Yeah. You said most of the yeah, and you know I looked up. I have a 2-bedroom for $1,500. It started at 14. He raised it, right? And but it was something that happened in here. That's why he had it for that low. That's why these Jewish guys, they think they slick. Well, I tell you, somebody killed himself in this apartment, and I definitely saw him too. She's tired of what lifestyle? The trading. That's why I'm like the trading, like. Just like I said, trading can be great, and it is true. You need a lot of money for it to look good. But what I ended up finding out with all these gurus, they'll make a course, and don't get me wrong, they would win, but they make you believe like they started from $100 or something and then turned that to the millions. Nah, they made that course, and that course, when you're winning, because what they say a lot, what all of them do, like they're learning while they're teaching. They're not experts, but they make it look like that, right? Because they'll only show them winning, and sometimes it'll be on a demo account. Yeah, they have their tricks, right? But they actually do have some sort of a skill. But because they make it look like they're winning consistently all the time with small money, people like myself, they run to those classes. Next thing you know, the class done brought $80,000 to that brother or that sister. And now they take that 80, now you got $80,000 to play with in the market. Now, by the time it done cashed them out like that, they actually did build a strong skill because they actually are in the market. They are trading. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's how. But if you don't get the money like that, you got to get it from somewhere. And if you don't get it from nowhere, it becomes an annoyance, especially if people around you, like a girlfriend or something, they see it, they're like, yo, you ain't really making it like that, man. And now they start to deter you from being more successful because you're not starting with the $80,000 from a course that you done made and got all these people to give you bread. So that was the trick. That was the trick. Because just like I said, and they're really not ripping you off, right? But she's a stay-at-home, so I get it, but we gotta keep going. Three's in the house. Y'all heard what he said. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Word up. But yeah, that's why I don't just, you know what I'm saying, I got other avenues to, I make a couple of $100, man, and it's not enough, but it's paying my bill. It's keeping a roof over my head, but this is not all I want. Hell no, this ain't all I want. That's why it's frustrating for me not to go out and get some drugs and flip that to $10,000 before Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do that no more. Because you know, if you flip, if you get some weight and you flip, you're not gonna stop flipping. That's just what it is. That's what I tell people. You think using drugs is addictive? Try selling drugs and making money. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have done that, boom, flip, 10th, 15th, 20th, boom, throw it in the market. But that's not how it's gonna go. So I'm being realistic with myself. That's why I used to bet. Oh, my girl used to see me like 1 week I make like like $17,000 in a week. I take that whole 17 and throw it right back into the game. And my girl at the time, cause you know, I done put everything on the bed, her stupid behind, you know, she all swimming in it. I'm like, cause you know, $17,000 in street money, that's fives, ones. It looked like a gajillion bucks. So she in there swimming in it. And I'm like, all right, I'm about to go re-up. She's like, you ain't leaving nothing? No. That is an investment I know to go all in because I know exactly how to trade that. All right, but we don't do that no more. There's lots of other things you can figure out how to make a lot of money in. Right? But what we all need to understand is, which I still needed to realize, that didn't come like that. I still had to work at it. So everything that will make you proud of yourself, I'm gonna be honest, or that will generate some sort of income, you have to work at it. It's nowhere. That's why I don't go back to the drugs or go do something illegal. Just find something and work at it and stay consistent. That's it. Don't stop. Don't stop. It just make sure something's coming. You gotta make sure something even if it's $20 a day, you gotta make sure, okay, I'm making this 20 and you need to get that 20 consistent. And anything, not just trading. And that's what I started to realize. Oh, okay, bet. And when you think like that, that's what I'm like, okay. Trading is not the only thing I do. But then when I was doing all this, I recommend everybody get a page and shoot, all you really need is like a TikTok and a Cash App. I'm keeping it honest. You gotta be positive. Be positive on the internet, and that's why I went. And I didn't even realize it because when Trump was about to get hired, and everybody was like, "Oh, TikTok." There was people on the internet. They got the whole house, and I really didn't know how it was generating all that money. But it was like they just got all this stuff. TikTok about to go and I get anything every month. I'm like, damn, is it really helping you out like that? Keep running to it even when you quit. Yeah. Oh no, that's me screaming. Not wait in my background. No, that's me just yelling. But not yet. That's basically it. You just gotta stay consistent. But and you have to see some sort of benefit. Whatever you're doing. Then I said, whatever you're doing to generate some money, even if it's $20 a day, you need to consistently make that 20. So now you start to see it differently. You go, wow, I do this every day to get $20. Maybe if I do that 2 to 3 more times that same day, that'll be $60 now. You know what I mean? You just need to get that consistent payment with whatever you're doing. The market, social media, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing. Okay. We are doing. Okay, it's the it's the pan. I'm like, why is it bumbly? Put that to the side there like that there. So, don't be flashing on me. But yeah, guys, so I feel you, but you in a way better state, shoot. A way better economy. It's just me, my pops died. And they let him die because of what my family was doing to me. I was still hustling. My mother had me in a bad position. And I was like, no, I can't take care of y'all no more. I gotta go make money, man. I didn't think they were just gonna change. They were saying it too. It's like, oh, well, if he would have died, he would be better off. I'm like, damn. When I stopped taking care of them, they just let them brother die. I was like, damn. But if I would have had my money more right, I would have been able to save them. But you can't save everybody. So after they did that, I used to take care of everybody. My sisters, because they got bums for husbands. I was son husband for everybody. And then my mother used to go, oh, don't stop taking care of your sister like you her husband. She got one. Let him pressure wash. Let him mow the lawn. Let him. And my sister used to OD with me. My stepsister. Oh, what the hell that flash on me? But if my money was right by at that time, he would have been alive. Someone is. Oh, I got Speed. I show Speed on the YouTube TV. And he's going against Jinx. Jinx, that white boy is hilarious. That's probably what you hear in the background. Yeah, I got I show Speed because he was live today. What about life insurance? Food, yes. I don't have any. I don't. That's why I was trying to set up something else. Because that's another scam. But yeah, life insurance, it could be great. It could be a good thing to have. You know what I mean? Because like when my father passed, that's what he had. And my sister, she was struggling to get, and I'm not fighting nobody. But when I get some, I want to make sure it goes to as many people as it's supposed to. I'm not going to have no siblings trying to kill each other for it. Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, right there. This avocado, this one, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Not this one. Uh-oh, I'm running out of this. See, it's sticking like crazy, and I just. Well, it don't stick that much in this one. guys, because you know, my fish connect, he tried to get me again. I told you he had showed me nothing but fat. And cooking the fat part of the fish, it don't taste good. It is not cooked good. And I brought $40 worth of fat and I had to throw all that away. And I ain't tell him, but you ain't gonna get me again. He said, oh, go buy it. Come buy it. You know, forget all that come buy shit. I ain't coming to get that no more. Come buy it, no good. It's good. No, it ain't good for me, nigga. It ain't good for me. Come buy it. You say come by one more time. I'm calling that. I'm so we putting all of this. Oh, that's finished. Still there? Who's still there? Guys, you still there? Gordon Guy, you're still there? Are you meal prepping? Yeah. Yeah, because I was moving so much. Okay, Golden Guy. I was moving so much that I didn't take time to cook, so I was trying to cook. That's why the things that get popular in New York is fast foods. That's why the pizza in New York is super popular, not because it's delicious and people think, oh, it's because it's $1 and it's a fast food. That's why this chopped cheese, like this is what millionaires eat on the go, like all of us, you know what I'm saying? Like chopped cheese, that just became more popular, right? Because it's a fast food. Chopped cheese, it's a hamburger chopped up, nothing else. And I don't eat that. You know what I mean? But once I just realized what it was like 3 years ago. Because I'm like, it started to get more popular. I'm like, why people, I've been hearing people in this corner store, but the sandwich which was another fast food sandwich, it was a honey turkey sandwich. Honey turkey. Be 7 of us, $4, get that sandwich, we bust that thing down 7 ways. And I mean, fast foods is what go popular, but since I didn't meal prep, fast foods that I would get pre-cooked stuff, fake food like chicken patties. We know you went in the lab and made stuff. That's not real chicken. That's not real chicken, you know what I mean? But the last 2 days I was eating it. I said my body it wasn't liking it. I just say that it wasn't liking it. Cause I was not getting no sleep, all types of. I was like, nah, we gotta go to my fish man, take the time out. You know what I mean? I made some money this week. Take the time out, go to my fish man, and just. But you're supposed to try to catch him at a certain time, because you know we had the snowstorm and it was slowing production down. So however he get his fish, whoever come to drop it off to him, they weren't dropping it off like that. So that also hurt me. I was like, I feel. Let me clean this bag out. Gotta clean my bag, y'all. But yeah, I didn't even get that much fish. This is only gonna be maybe about a day and a half. Yeah. A day and a half of food. But I'm like, you know what? Until he gets some more, it's gonna be a day and a half of goodness. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Yeah, I think this was a fish. Yeah, that's the fish. I'm like, what is that? Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Everybody still up with me, that's what's up. I sat the bag down, saw a big wet spot. I said, hold up, is that for me? I looked, fish was leaking. I'm like, damn. And it's stuck in here like really good. Why is it stuck in here so good? Golden girl. Okay, said 5 people in here. All right, okay. I got some women I used to sleep with in North Carolina. I ain't gonna call their name before guidance go, oh, that's my sister! And they still bother me too. You know, when you travel, you see everybody travel. I meet, like you go to Miami, you go to park, you end up meeting a lot of states. And I ain't gonna lie, she was, let's just say her loving was it was garbage. And I'm talking about Mondays and Thursdays pickup. She almost got me to marry her too. I'm like, praise goodness. Glad we lived in different states, because I didn't know how special she was. I mean, yeah, like, why does it stick like this? You know, I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm going out there and out some. There you go. Golden girl, I know what time it is. That's why I need to try to get to sleep. I'm handing out some roses today, Valentine's Day. And it was hunting me, and the energy was out there today, but I really need to get some sleep, tell you the truth. All right, but you need to make money. Yeah, I need to, I'm building up enough money to go. Word, me too, word. That's the move, guidance. And I'm gonna get some, I'm trying to get some acres in St. Louis. I know how to do it because I was wholesaling, so I know how to find land. Good land too. But St. Louis, where I was gonna get it at, because I saw some people getting land out there for cheap. And not just grow, just to create. What does that mean? I'm a creative. Space. Well, yeah, St. Louis, guys. You can just check that up on Zillow. You'll see a lot of good land. But yeah, matter of fact, they probably got a lot of good land for decent prices out there in North Carolina. But yeah, that's definitely the move. Because this lady who calls herself my mom, I was going to start taking care of her after things got better. You never wholesale. Wholesaling, number one, you don't need no license. People are like, oh, you got a license? No, you don't need no license to wholesale. Wholesaling is basically like what a broker. A broker is a middleman. All right. Well, I could find stuff even cheaper than that. You got to know how to look on Zillow and all that. People don't even know how to look like or even Google. But well, I'll give you a quick tip on all those apps, Zillow, rentapartments.com, all that. There's always a keyword section. In the keyword section, you type in as is, ASIS. You know what I mean? And land, buildings, everything gonna pop up with a problem though, right? But it's nothing you can't handle. If you are a man and you work with your hands, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just like how I got this apartment for $1,400. Like when you look. Just like I said, somebody killed themselves in here. You know what I mean? They overdosed on drugs. But you're not gonna find stuff like if you find it, hold on, this is a 2-bedroom. I don't know if you know. That's 1 bedroom. Oh, that's a hallway. That's 2 bedroom and a bathroom. And a kitchen. You're not finding this for under $2,000. Shoot, you're not finding a 2-bedroom for under $3,000 or like $2,800. If you do, you better jump on it. Moon rocks in the house. But that's one way to find them. If you go on all those apps, there's always a keyword section. You type in as is, and stuff's gonna pop up. You may have to go there to ask the story, hey, why is it so cheap? It's gonna be a story with it. You know what I mean? It may, like this situation, or something may need to be fixed. It's gonna be a story. I'm not saying it's gonna be perfect. But when you get there and you're a man and you got these, you all right. It'll be land also. Land, you know what I'm saying? And once I found that out when I was wholesaling, because I had sold 2 houses, one in Detroit, one in Cleveland, virtual, over the internet. And wholesaling, you're just a middleman. You find somebody that's selling a house, you find somebody that got the money. I don't let these 2 people meet. I'm the one in the middle saying, all right, give me the bread, you give me the house, the paper for the deed, you sign, bring it back, give that to you, Yo, guidance, not only you, man, me too, but it's never too late. I'm not even gonna lie, I got my credit better. I had no credit. I had no credit cards until I was like 35. You know what I mean? And that's why I said the internet has made us a lot privy to a lot of this information, right? Because now you're starting to see, especially people that look like you, showing this. Everybody's not just selling the information. You got a lot of people who are talking aloud and saying I'm selling it, but there's actually people on the internet who are just giving it away. You know what I'm saying? And once you see it, you're like, oh wow, like with the stock market. Or your credit, you know what I'm saying? Or real estate. You just gotta really, and it's because of life and social norms, it's hard to find some time to just really laser in and focus and do some studying and researching, because you may have children or school or work, you know what I mean? Life. And this is how the elites have made it, so that you can't laser in and focus on certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? But just like a comedian was joking about the DNA. He was like, yeah, they done killed the guy. They killed that white man who came up with figuring out DNA. Because once he figured it out, they started to use DNA to get black folks out of jail. Say, oh, no, the blood don't match. Get Tyrone out. He said, once that started happening, they killed the white man that showed everybody how to do that. They said, it was supposed to be only for white folks. With the internet, it was meant to control and hold up. My bad, y'all. Had some company. But with the internet, it was meant to control and watch us. All right, it wasn't meant for us to help ourselves. It's just you gotta find the time. But just like I said, because of social norms, they make it that it's harder. Like because of the food, you know what I mean, the water, things that I don't want to talk too much about that before they strike my joint. But that's why majority, I ain't gonna say majority, but a higher percentage of people have ADHD and stuff of that nature, where you can't focus and concentrate. Because if you do, you'll start to figure out. That's why that saying when they say if you're trying to hide something from a black person, put it where? In the book. That's another spot. But now that's not just black folks. That's anybody. Nobody reads. They got these people who accomplish stuff, and they got books, ABC and everything. You know what I mean? So the internet and reading, word up. You heard what Moon Rock said. Oh, you like, yeah, and a comedian put it in a joke, but he wasn't lying. It's like, yeah, it wasn't meant to help us. But once we saw it, we're like, oh wow, this is helpful. That's why when I started to figure out, it made me sad, but at the same time, I was like, all right, Ben, we gotta focus up. We gotta focus up. We got this information 20 years late, but focus up. You know what I'm saying? Focus up and let's get to studying. Yeah, I actually do. Only 26. I think I do. Is that a girl? Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's just sometimes it'll become hard to find free game when you got so many people spending money on advertising their game that costs. So all the commercials you see once you open up these applications is somebody selling something, and it dang near overshadows all the free game on the internet. These people out there like Bandman, I don't know, there's one rapper named Bandman Kevo. He showed everybody, he's like, yeah, I spent $40,000 a week on advertising. A week that's $160,000 a month he's spending just on advertising. And I love him to life. He's one of the people who showed me how to fix your credit. But he's selling a lot of stuff that you can get for free, like paperwork to clear stuff up, like paperwork that you got to fill out, send it out yourself. You know what I mean? But he's saying, oh, buy the paperwork for me. I'm like, nah, you can go on Google and copy and paste. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna knock him, because when he came on, because he was a credit card guy. People who knew about credit were scammers. Scammers been knew about credit, but they're another type of person who like, they'd be on that, the game gotta be sold, not told. They're not telling everybody how to get money like that. And I hated that. I'm like when I was out there in the streets, I used to drug deal. People used to pay me in cards. You call them pieces. They owe me a couple $1,000 for whatever move, mission, whatever. They give me a card. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Nigga, go shopping. I'll go. You know, we have street malls. We got Fulton Street Mall. From here to here, like 8 blocks, nothing but clothing and shoe stores and all. I'm in there swiping away. Bing, bing, let me get that. I need those, I need that. I done ran up before, from the first block to the 8th block, I done spent $2,700. Oh, word, guys? All right, I'm going to keep that on. I'm going to log that in. Listen, and just like I said, I recommend everybody get AI. Get AI. $20 a month. Number one, all AI applications, majority of them are free, but that's how they get you, because people don't know how useful it is. right? People don't know how, like, that's why majority of these applications are free. But after you start using it, it's gonna be $20. Then when you really get to using it, they're gonna be like, we need 200. But you don't got to get to 200. Spend the $20 or just download the Chat GPT for free right now. Oh, here we go with the trolls. Like, comment, subscribe. Hey, 69, donate to the chat. I hand out roses. Help me buy some roses. There go the Cash App, 69. If you really want to troll, I'll read all your comments. Donate. But yeah, you download AI, and AI will always recommend the free stuff. Like, I'm telling you, the people don't know, because they say only 10 million people are using AI. That's what it is. Like I said, it's crazy. For example, perfect example of AI. If you watch Marvel, Iron Man, Tony Stark, Jarvis. How useful is Jarvis? And then he switched it from Jarvis to Friday. But either way, they are like a super duper smart friend. That's what AI is. Now you can get it for free, but once you start using it a lot, it's gonna give you limits. You know what I mean? Because you can download it for free, like how I was. But then when I started to use it with the stock market, with posting, how to post, any random questions, real estate stuff. I told you I'm very studied. I always have a question. What does this word mean? What does that word mean? Why are people act like this? Why the biology of certain mammals and amphibians? Why do they interact like AI? And I found myself religiously having somebody teach me. You know what I mean? And then when I realized it talks back. Like, Ben, you remember your cortisol levels was this at the time, so if you do this, it's going to spike your cortisol levels, so you want to eat the grapes because of the fructose. The fructose on the grapes, the natural sugar. I'm like, what the hell? When I first heard it do that, I went like this. Said, it's been a perfect marriage since. You know what I'm saying? That's where I learned other ways on the market. But just like I said, with the market, I just learned 3 times a week. That's basically it. I learned more patience. Not from AI, I just learned more patience. You get a strategy, learn more patience, and that's it. That's it. It's no secret weapon to the market. Just have some patience, have a strategy. Avocado oil is not good, man. It's like shit's still sticking. I love this pan. I love this pan and the knife. When you get good pans and good... I hate staying up, but I'm telling you, I don't remember the last time I actually went to bed at before 10. Always got so much to do, man. I was just like, let me knock this out. I don't even know if I'm gonna cook. Well, I got rice. Oh, I see some blue rice. No. I miss this. I ain't gonna lie. This thing, it just, I drink it. It just make me feel, my body just feels so nourished. I can feel like going straight to sleep. Drink. I'm dead set. But no, we ain't get it. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Salmon. What up, 7494? Yeah, guidance, yeah. Yeah. You see how it lets you act, because you know it has it's voice act. I love reading, so I never really realized the limitations, because I would normally like to talk and let it recite to me as in like a dissertation type of form, right? And I'll read it until I was like, oh, it got a voice thing? Okay. I started talking like crazy. Then it's like, voice chat over. I'm like, what the hell? I only talked to you like 175 times. I know I got at least another 200. Yeah, we're gonna need a little $20 extra a month. You want to talk 200 more times? Oh, oh yeah, you're in California, right? Go down there. Yeah, I got a haircut today. See that hairline all the way back there. Backfield in motion. Oh yeah, workout video dropped today. The at-home workout. It drops at 12 p.m. Eastern. Go down here. I'm like, why? What the heck? Oh, look at you. There you go. Go down here. Golden, yeah. Love you too, baby. Hold up. Wait, yo, your hairline is cooked. 74.94. So what? I got a 5 head. What'd you say? You said something about my hairline. What? You talking about? I can see my hair. I don't know what you talking about. My hairline is exactly where it's supposed to be. I don't know what you mean. Come on, my hairline cooked. Love you too, baby. Oh, only 3 people in here? Am I gonna tear it, or am I gonna just put this up? I think I'm gonna just put it up, because I've done enough. I have to make sure I get to sleep. Even though it does take me a little minute to do this, but I have to get some sleep. I have to. Because you know, this is why people don't buy these, the bone with the meat on it. Because then you gotta scrape it off. I scrape it all off. They just want the fish with the big chunk of meat with no bone. I don't care. I like to work. So I cook it and just scrape the meat off, toss the bone away. Are you about to go to sleep? Yeah, I think I got another meal to eat anyway, because I'm still hungry. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, I am not. I do that tomorrow when I wake up. Fuck that. When I wake up, F that. Cause I'm like, I gotta lay down. I don't need these dishes for the night. You know, I don't have no book, no roaches, none of that. Cause I killed everything. Golden yeah. Yo, it's just so surprising how many people are just on, like, you know what I mean? Like, they just surf the web to look for something. What up, Johnny? I see you. They just surf the web to look for, you know what I mean? That's what I said on YouTube after streaming became popular. They just left all of us YouTubians, right? They just left us high and dry. That's why I'm like, when you think you're the only one that just scrolls on the web to find something to entertain you, there's people from all over the world. You know what I mean? All over the world who just hop on these you know what I mean, applications and go on the live section and go see what people are doing live, because we crave human interaction. But what's so crazy is we won't just go out there. Like, you see what I do? Just go out there and just talk to everybody. That's what all of us need to do. I just go out there and you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I love talking to them. I'll talk to brothers too. I know how to talk to everybody, but in particular the women. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we should all do. These applications show that not only that, you know, more cells are created in the body from human interaction. And they say it phrases that in all of these Bibles, right? But we crave it on all the Facebook applications, the TikTok application, YouTube. All of them have a live section where you can just click on what's actually going on in real life. And put people a majority of the time clicking on live, because we want to interact with each other, but these applications stop us from interacting with each other like that. You don't got people who just, we was already shaky with it to where you go outside, you see somebody, you just start talking with them. You never know. They can show you how to make some money. They can show you how to eat healthier. They can show you, but we was already a little shaky, because in the 70s, 60s, 80s, we used to do that. We didn't have all this distraction. Now people don't, since they don't, like with dating apps. Dating apps, besides the radical feminism in the gay community, dating apps is one of the big things that stop men and women from getting together for a long time. Because everybody's like, oh, I'll go on there, I get some ass real quick. Excuse my language. That's why I've never been on a dating app. Nah, I don't know how to do it. Yo, do you like Gabe Owners? Who is that? Gabe Owners, did you trick me just now? Who's Gabe Owners? Is that did I just say some gay thing or something? Did you just trick me, 69? You so clever. 9884. I hope that's not your face and that's a dog's face. I'm trying to look at you. Because if that's a human's face, Lord have mercy. Say 9884. Let's just say, I hope you rich. Oh no, I think that is a dog. Okay. Do. I can't even do that for long. this fish done, I'm gonna get off everybody. Oh, I see some blue writing. Let me see. Blue writing me family. Let me see what's going on. Sammy's in the house. Happy Valentine's Day, Sam. Oh, I mean, what you don't celebrate there? How to complete protein intake, man, for bulk. $74.94. There's no special pills, no special meal. You gotta stay consistent. You see what I'm doing? Whether you're living with your mother or woman, you need to meal prep. You need to meal prep and travel. You need to have I travel with 4 meals every day. Before I leave this house, I put 4 meals in this bag. And when I come back, these 4 meals need to be done. You can also get mass gainers. You can get mass gainers, right? If you got the money, right? But that's supposed to be on top of that. On top of this. That's it. Mass gainers, and you can use protein powder. Whey protein. But it's no special pills, no special meal. You gotta be consistent, man. Get your meals. Pack them before you leave the house. Hit the road. Have your protein shake and your mass gainer. You know what I'm saying? You be all right. Back in the house again. Word. I'm struggling to gain weight. Yeah, $74.94. I was 135 pounds till I was the age of 35 years old. I'm 162 per this morning. I'm 42 years old. And I know how to gain just muscle now. That's why I stay away from the bench. The bench is another thing that'll mess up your workout regimen, right? But anyway, you seem like your metabolism is very fast like mine. You need to start worrying about gaining weight. Muscle is what you're gonna gain, so just get stronger. That's it. Concentrate on getting stronger, but you gotta eat. You gotta eat. Even though the body is not supposed to consume that much. That's why it's a caveat with this whole exercise journey thing. Eating a lot is not what we're supposed to do, and taking all these supplements is not what we're all supposed to do. But that's what we do. But yeah, you meal prep, you get your mass gainer or protein shake, you drink that every day. You'll start to gain. But you have to exercise with it too. That's why everything has to run and work and congruent with each other. If you're missing something, something's not going to work. I have to eat a lot. Well, I have to eat my 4 meals at least a day. I have to exercise, right? I can do my two exercises a day and consume my fluids and then sleep. You know what I mean? You do all of that. That's why Rome wasn't built in a day. Once you do that, then you'll start to see it. But when you go in the gym having astronomical feats, I got to bench 500. I got to squat 700. Don't do all of that. If you're going to do all of that, everybody's genetics has a cap. Your body going to say this is as strong as you're going to get. So you know what you're going to do? You're going to go to steroids. And I tell everybody, I've never took none of that stuff. Because number one, I'm African for real. And I don't need nothing messing that up. People just like mass gainers. What are you saying, Ben? What you saying, Ben? Y'all heard what Sammy said. Hit the like, heart, all that. Subscribe. You say people dislike. Who cares what people dislike, brother? Worry about yourself. People dislike when it rains. People dislike dogs. People dislike cats. Who care what everybody thinks? You try and get bigger or what? What about people dislike? I don't care what people dislike. What do you like? I didn't tell you to go the crazy route and eat Chipotle and McDonald's every day and eat the Dunkin' Donuts and the Dunkin' sticks every day and eat the potato. I didn't say do all of that. All this is clean food. Clean food and dedication. Got it. Okay. All right then. Oh, y'all saw that? They shooting. Oh, where you want to shoot? Shoot. Alright. I think I can let this, put this in here. Just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. Yeah, that other oil works better on here though. What y'all over there saying? What y'all over there talking about? Hope y'all playing nice. Y'all watching the videos I drop? Yeah, I gotta have some more V-Day drops for the mall. I mean for later today. I don't know if I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep. What y'all talking about? Oh, Primo's in the house. I'm doing all right, brother. Had a late start to the day, but we was over here meal prepping. You know what I'm saying? Salmon, I had juiced all my fruits in there, because I had nothing but frozen stuff in my fridge. I said, I gotta fill this fridge up with food. Hopefully get some sleep. Word up, Sammy. And you know what's crazy? Because you know you're not supposed to sleep with something negative on, right? Because it elevates the cortisol levels in the body, because the body never shuts off because the body is still in alert mode, right? So that the cortisol level, your stress levels are up more. So you will not get good sleep. You'll probably have bad dreams and all that. And I went to sleep with a crime show on, and I'm terrible sleep, Sammy. So when I woke up early, I had to force myself to go back to sleep. I woke up, did something on the stock market real quick, almost lost some money. Then I said, nah, I gotta go back to sleep. I was supposed to get up, because I caught a play on the stock market real early. I caught a play at like 9:45. Caught a play, I said, all right, boom. Made a couple of hundreds, got out fast. I wanted to stay in, I said, no, Ben, you gotta go to sleep. Forced myself to go to sleep, went back to sleep at like 10 a.m., woke up at like 9:15, went back to sleep at 10, forced myself to go to sleep now. And then woke up at like 2. You know what I mean? Then I had to get my first workout in. You know what I mean? So it was a late start to the day. I was supposed to be out there because, you know, the energy of the Valentine's Day was out there. Even though when I go outside, women are always giving me that great energy. But you really see it. Like women I still went out, buy food and everything. Women was in my face, like sexy ones too. You know, I love the sexy ones. They're like, Ninja, you ain't gonna give me a rose or nothing? I'm like, hey. I'm just grocery shopping, that's it. Try to relax. You have to clear skin, would you? Oh, try to. Eating clean, $74.94, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially fish, it's the omega. Omega is great for your skin. You know they got omega pills, but I tried to do it in like fish oil pills. I tried to do them, and I caught a headache and dizziness. So hell no, I'd rather just eat the fish. But that's one way. But I eat clean. I don't eat junk. Don't get me wrong. Like I showed you, I ate that fake chicken, right? Because I don't even eat chicken. But since I wasn't getting no sleep, Sammy, I tried to get food that was quick to make, like even faster, right? And I ended up getting that. But fish, this is the only and best food for your skin. Fish. Excuse me, salmon, right? You want to do that and just doing a plant diet. You know what I mean? I do plants. I do go 3 days only eating plants. I got certain videos. Oh, that's the herb video. I'm gonna post another video of me cooking my foods because I eat mushroom burgers and everything. Because you know you can get mushroom. Mushroom is the other plant that it can mimic the taste of anything. You season it right, it's just a texture. You get that certain, I forget the name of the mushroom again, but it tastes like steak, all types of stuff. And I'm like, damn. So I got videos of that. I'm gonna post that just to let y'all see. Because one of the things that had me on a difficult part of my, not just exercise journey, but my nutrition journey, was I didn't know what to eat. I like this weight. Even though y'all gonna see me get smaller, and I'm gonna stay smaller, because it's gonna be just only fruits again for the rest of my life. But when I first started this eating a healthy diet, because my skin would always, I'm like, yo, it's like I can't eat nothing. And then I didn't know what to eat. I said, hey, you can't gain no weight with no plants. Until I started to find out how you can gain weight with plants. Hold on. Sammy don't, she don't, oh, that's Sammy that wrote Happy Valentine's Day for you every day. Oh, me? Oh, yeah, me? I'm telling you, I make my life so great. Cause you know what I'm saying? You see all this stuff. I done told y'all the stories about me getting stabbed, shot, or all that stuff. And I still was making it great back then. I just know how to go out and deal with people, man. And especially women. The average man, we're addicted to you guys. We're addicted to women, man. And it's just the world has told us that's a bad thing. I never listened to nobody. Once I started to realize that, no, it's not a bad thing, it's a great thing. I can't get enough of a woman, man. It's just I'm stacking money and building, gotta get back into real estate, building my own. Because I'm a legitimate business owner. I have my LLC, but I have nobody under me working. I haven't been putting no money in my business account. It's a lot of things I'm doing to make myself more financially stable because my father was killed. And nobody else in my ecosystem will ever get killed because I didn't have enough money. So that's the only reason I'm not married right now. But me stay away from a woman? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. Especially in New York. One of the main reasons that they lie to you guys, not lie, they don't tell. When they say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, especially for a guy, it's because of the women. New York is probably the only place, if you haven't been there, it's like a parade every day. Nothing but women on the street. And then, Sammy Golden Gal, if y'all seen the outfits I wear, I got like maybe 3 videos out of these 900, because I ain't post too many of them. But I got on a real good outfit for the ladies, and it turns the world into like a world of just women. Women, that's like the only, women, like they really protect me them days. They don't let no gay guys bother me. They don't let nobody, don't touch, don't even blink at him. We want him. Nobody better. I'm talking about women, they protect me that day. Every time I go out with that special outfit. So yeah, it's like Valentine's Day all the time for me. Boo-doop-doop-doop-boop. That's why you gotta produce more than you consume. If I were to sit and watch the internet all day, it'd tell me to hate women. It'd tell me women don't like me. It'd tell me women want to be a man. And yeah, you got a lot of you guys out there. And I know some of y'all in the chat right now who think like that. But I don't pay attention to those ones. Those are the ones who, listen, if you're gay, cool. You know what I mean? But if you're not, let the other women get men. That's it. Cause boy, that single women keep women single, that thing is serious. I don't let nobody, you know how many times people have woke up to me and asked me why am I being nice? I don't pay them no mind. You ain't peer pressuring me to not like women or not love women. I go, why am I being nice? What the, get out of my face. Why not? That's the question you should ask. Why not be nice? Why are you being so nice? Yo, you need to get away from me. Over here asking me why am I being nice? That ain't gonna work, is it? Oh, he's trying to get gangster, huh? Yeah. I don't know how to deal with you. Yeah. I don't know how to deal with you. You ain't gonna be making me look like I don't know how to fight. But yeah, I mean nothing but great women, and I talk to a lot of them, and I keep it straight platonic. I mean, just like I said, one or two of them, because they were a little too sexy, they took it from me, and I gave it. But on average, I just, you know what I mean? I love women around me. Before I go, what time you want me there for later? Oh, you look tired, man. I am, mother. I'm finished now. It's over. Hold on, Sammy, what are you talking about? You trying to get me pregnant, Sammy? What you talking about? Hold on, Sammy said that? Who said that? Before I go, what time you want me there for later? Who did you write that to, Sammy? Who are you talking to? I'm on my period, Sammy, so you can't get me pregnant now. Should I wash this now? It's like right here and it's just bothering me. I really should go just wash up. It's like not that much. Time's not that bad too, so that's alright. Let me stop. I don't really know how old all of you guys are, so I need to stop joking like that. You just send these guys. Appreciate that, 7494. Oh yeah, I got like this page is mainly to get men with women, and I show brothers how to talk to women, make them laugh, what to ask them, and I show women how to talk to us and interact with us. But I show people how to eat, exercise. I give you comedy. You know what I mean? It's like 8 playlists. Everything's labeled. Just go by the playlist. Click on comedy, action. I got to do challenges. Just there that go. But yeah, everything's labeled on the playlist. might as well do the fish thing then, man. Lord. That would be easier just to have everything ready. I wanted to go to sleep. You know, that's how I think. That's what my father used to say before he died. He's like, you don't never stop till you finish whatever you started. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, all right, then. What y'all over there talking about? Hope y'all playing nice. And watch, you know what's funny? These girls in the building, watch, they probably start looking for me. I hope he give me a rose. No. If I keep giving y'all roses, y'all gonna think I wanna do something with you guys. And if I don't do nothing with y'all now, that's because I don't want to do nothing. So leave me be. Leave me be. Damn, that was 3 hours already? What y'all over here talking about? Y'all being nice? Guidance chat. Ben's letting on he doesn't know. Bro, it's not a question of nice and not, it's a measure. I don't know what, Sammy, what? Oblivious. I'm like, I might as well just do that. All right. What y'all over there talking about? Y'all still cracking jokes? Huh? Huh? I might as well just do that. Should I do that now? I may just have to. What y'all over there talking about? Y'all still cracking jokes, huh? Huh, Sammy? What time is it? I have to get some sleep. I didn't do no studying in the past 2 days. Crazy. Like, study for what? You in school? No, you're just supposed to study things you don't know to understand. For understanding. Oh, they're talking about. It's not a question. Oh, you guidance. What you said, bro? It's not a question of nice or not. It's a measure of everything. From looks confident. Yeah, of course. Who said that? He wonders why he. And says he only one. Hold on, who guidance? Who we talking about? Who said that they want a girl that weighs that much and he what? Okay, see why. See you later. Oh, guidance left. 4 front teeth missing, up to his neck and dead. Who? Oh, guidance. Who y'all talking about? Who y'all talking about like that? 4 front teeth missing, up to his neck and dead. 26 living at home with no job. Hold up, what? Guidance, who y'all talking about? Number 1, guidance? Cause like I'm like him for real, like I'm real tough. Whoever that is, guidance, I will be whooping him. I'm old school for real. Like I will be beating that boy. You can't beat you can't have breath in your body and nah. That's too much. I know how to take. That's why I can't wait till I have kids. When I was raising my nieces and nephews, they know how to give it up. The girls, I help them act more feminine. Not because I teach them how to act like a girl. I don't know how to act like a girl. I just help them with the heavy lifting of life. And the boys, I had them doing what they needed to do and not what they wanted to do. But once they was out my care, they ended up getting crazy. Everybody had children. At the age of 14, all types of crazy stuff. Everybody started doing drugs, all types of crazy stuff. My nieces and nephews ended up doing once they were out of my care. Once they was out of my care, it was like, well, damn. Y'all ain't want that structure in your life, huh? And that's when all the suicide, all the crazy stuff started happening. I'm like, jeez. Yeah, guidance. Whoever that is, you talking about guidance, I will be whooping him. That's what I do. Cause I'm not gonna. Well, I used to do that too. I don't like to keep going back to this, but yeah, when I used to be involved in other businesses, I would rent. I had like 2 apartments and I rented 3 rooms. And unfortunately, in New York, especially in Brooklyn and all over New York, it's easy to find a young person that's homeless. Prime, what up? And I used to put them in the apartment or room. I'll come to that room 7:30 in the morning. Drop off some stuff to them, but I said you gotta get the hell up and go out in the streets. Here's 6 numbers. Those 6 numbers are gonna call you 1 o'clock, 12, 3, 4. Do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna see you later on in the afternoon. But we all gonna get on the train together. Come on, get up. That's why people love me. I guess that's like I don't know, but like who else? Like this guy said 50 Cent move like that, and then another brother said Kevin Hart move, and I'm like, it's crazy that we're all cancers, but it's like we're not just gonna just sit there and watch you be like that. You're not gonna be around me and I'm moving like that, and you not moving like that. That's stupid. That's why this other girl on Instagram, she's like, she saw what I was doing on TikTok. She's like, I need somebody like you in my face. I'm like, yeah, you just want some loving. But nah, she was serious though. She was like, yeah, because you were with me in the... Because she lived with a, not like all these other girls, she lives with a father. She got a man in her life, so she's not gay. She loves men. It's just she's like, oh, I'm fat. I'm like, yeah, you definitely would need somebody like me. Cause I didn't. Yeah. We be in the gym every day. Yo, oh yeah, that is. What up, Doofy? That. Yeah, that is sad. And you know, guidance. What you guidance? Who was it? Guidance. What's your, you said you're white, right? You live in North Carolina and you're white. Yeah, I believe that was you who said you live. Oh, okay, yeah. Those type of guys, cause you know, there's a lot of OnlyFans models out there, right? I don't even like to use models. The OnlyFans girls, a lot of them, it's not just Bad Baby who's making like over $30 million a year on OnlyFans. It's a lot of unknown girls, right? And I said, who is giving? Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna knock nobody hustle. If you find a dummy, get him. Right? But I'm like, yo, who is giving these girls? I'm not going, I know all the porno sites. Number one, I know how to watch everybody OnlyFans for free. So when you just know so much information, you may end up learning how to hack. Anyway, who's giving all these girls this money when you can go on pinkyxxx.com for free? X videos for free. So they said 62% of the people that's giving these girls billions of dollars, because it's a few of them making $30 million a year or more. They said these are white men who are married. Sounds just like that simp you talking about. I don't know how those guys, but it ain't just white guys though. It'll be like, whoa, because like, you know, when I go out there, I don't know, and they're very popular. They all these are the big booty, small waist, gorgeous Spanish-speaking women in Manhattan. They always got on the red, white, and blue colors on their titty, breast, and behind. You've probably either seen a video that went viral with them, or somebody that guidance. I know all of you people, they've been in New York. They're like a staple in New York now, right? And they love me, right? So when people see them around me, they be like, this is because he muscular, he's naked, and he African, and this. So it'll be certain white guys or fat guys, they'll run up just like, I got cash. I'm like, damn. Because the girls will be all on me because I got roses and their ass is so fat. And they be like, put the rose on my ass. So I'm there pulling the G-string out like this and putting roses in their joint. And I'm like, girl, I will. And he run the fat white guy, I got cash. Let me get a picture. And I'm like, nigga, you ain't got to do it like that. Because now, they're going to always look at you like that as an ATM or somebody to disrespect. That's why they know they can't do that with me. I remember one of them, cause she was looking like she ain't, cause you know, in the winter, they'll put clothes on and they'll go and take pictures. It's a lot of money to be made around 42nd Street. I'm telling you, it's 150,000 different people out there every day. And so when it's in the winter, they'll put clothes on and they'll go take pictures of people. And she looked like she ain't made no money that day. Cause I know she makes thousands of dollars a week when she be a few of them. Cause they're all sexy, I ain't gonna lie. All of them are like super duper gorgeous. Whether they got the surgery or not, who cares? It look good. But when they take the pictures, that money is a drastic change. And so I gave her $20. I said, yeah, take my picture. She sell a picture for 10, I gave her 20. You that? Every time she saw me, you want a picture? Let me get money. Then she'll say, let me get 20. And don't want to get, I'm like, for what? She goes, and she snapped out of it. She said, for a picture. No, I don't need no picture. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? You better act like you see what I look like. You know, I don't need to do that with you. Number one, your body fake, my body real. But them type of people you talking about guidance, you're right. I don't like those type of brothers. Because they'll mess it up. They'll make them women come now to you guidance talking crazy. And you'll be like, nah, I'm not that other guy. Fat, sloppy, nah. Better go find that ninja. Them niggas are right. I hate. Cause it's like, damn, have some dignity, brother. They don't care. I don't care. And that OnlyFans, they really like it because it's interactive, right? It's live. You tell her, smack your booty right now. She smack it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still. I still won't know. That type of guy you talking about, guys, right? Those guys, man. They mess up the game for real. They really mess up the game. You see what y'all talking about? Boy, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, it's not, well, just like I said, they say it's married white guys that's funding these. You married guys? It's not you, though. Oh, you said I could talk to girls and tell them to smack it? No. I'm different from anybody else. Because number one, they like how I look, and then I'm there with roses, so they let me touch anything. I recommend, if anybody see me out in the street with sexy women touching and don't copy me. You may get the cops called on you. This is just what they you know what I mean? Like I remember one time, I forgot it was the Puerto Rican Day Parade, right? And I told you, I got a real great outfit in the summer. And I went to one of my normal spots, you know, Saturday Night Live, that show. I go over there, all right? And I'm like, I'm a secret celebrity or something, get a video or something. And I forgot it was a Puerto Rican Day Parade. I get on the block, I'm just like, well, these people here. And you know what's funny? Spanish-speaking people, they see my videos a lot, especially the ones with me in those real seductive outfits. And I'm like, how is that? So, you know, I know you heard that term, YNs, right? Just ignorant little boys. So I walked up to the spot. I see all these Spanish-speaking women. I'm like, what the hell? All I heard was some YNs in the corner. Spanish-speaking YNs. I heard them go, look at this nigga. I said, uh-oh, here we go. So I just kept doing my thing. But then I heard one of them go, no, that's my son. I see him on TikTok. I'm like, all right, okay, I guess I'm cool. So they walking. I'm like, wow, that's a whole gang of bad ones. I'm getting video. So you know what I tell the women when I have that outfit on? I say, listen, you see something you like, touch it. This Spanish one's bad. She said, oh yeah? I said, yeah, you see something you like, touch it. This chick there, let's just say she She went crazy. Let's just say she understood the assignment. Her girlfriend was like, ah! I said, hey, why they grabbing on everything on me? I said, can I get a video at least? They just walked away smiling like, nigga, you need to follow us. You look like you can handle all 5 of us too. I'm like, I can. I'll be having fun out there, y'all. Shibida, bibida, ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that tonight. I actually cleaned this stuff. Oh yeah, you said you got 1 kid though, right? Nah, that's great, man. That's great. That is great. Me, I don't think it's gonna be. I wanted to be a black woman, but you know, I done been with all women, so whoever whoever understands what's going on and understands men and understands how to respect the man, and so whether she black, white, green, yellow, it don't matter. You know what I mean? But will she be from America? I don't know. I don't know. We'll meet her out the country. You know, I don't want a lot of myself. You know what I mean? They train these women out here to, like I said, and I see it out there. I see it out in the streets. And the good ones, when they act good, they'll have the bad ones being like, nah, chick, you got to act like us. You don't want to be how you gonna cook your husband some food? You be like, what? You just said, why wouldn't she cook her husband some? Yeah, I think I cook her husband a plate and bring it to him. You hear them talking like that. You be like, man, boy. I'm telling you, that phrase, single women keep women single, they work hard to keep another woman single, boy. They're like, nah, women can be like that, man. Like my mother, they can be that selfish thing. Like, when they want you to stay around them, they're going to do something to keep you around them. And I don't know what the hell am I doing? They will do something real devilish, sneaky, and try to make you believe that it's something beneficial for you. See, I'm not gonna do that tonight, man. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock, huh? Yeah, 1-year-old girl, I got you. That's facts. She gotta be Christian. Oh, school values like me for me, especially if you goes and talks to her friends about you or more than the majority of what they know. Yeah, just like I said, of course, and everybody wants to get with a woman that understands them, whether it's because of the ethnicity or just a woman that respects men, period. But it's just a lot of things fighting against men, man. It's a lot of things, even when a man's sleeping, it's a lot of things that's fighting against us, especially if you this color. It's a lot of things that's fighting against us that keeps, you got women who devote their time, excuse my language, to go on an I hate nigga campaign. You know what I mean? And when you hear some of the stories, all a woman has to do, she don't even have to get raped or molested, just have one bad experience. She will hate the whole world, the whole planet of men. And because of social media now, the internet, she'll make pages. And you know, this is a way to really get a message out, y'all. That's why I tell everybody, you need to get a page, everybody. Because you'll have these negative people getting all this money being negative. I'm like, and they'll be up all night, negativity, and you be like, well, damn, and getting paid for it. That's why it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oisy, oi. What up, Jaden? Why everybody getting up now? I'm about to like, comment, subscribe, support the chat. But I meet a lot of great women, I'm not gonna lie. I meet a lot of, cause, just like I said, I don't go out there, and that's what, it breaks a woman down. Like if she's attracted to you, and then she realizes you're not trying to have sex with her. Don't get me wrong. Always at first, she gonna hate you for that. Like how you did my ass, my butt bit, my teeth bit. And then she gonna go on an I hate nigga campaign at first, but then they can't really, cause they continue to come back around me and be like, man, this is just a great guy. Cause they'll say, oh, he gay, or he be beating bitches. That's why he wear white beaters. There's so much negativity, but when they keep coming around and they see how the type of respect I garner, they're like, man, nah, he's just a guy that don't want to have sex with me. Don't get me wrong, it takes a while to get that. But if they continuously come around me, they'll see it. See the body, the body, be the bye, bow. See the body, boo. Hold on, am I shaving that? See the bye. Oh no, I gotta watch those. I might as well do this too, man. All right. Oh, if I do the fish, then I have to watch. Let me stick to that. We're doing the Wizard of Oz tomorrow, y'all. Yeah, I'm off to see the Wizard tomorrow, y'all. No, we got great men out here. Don't get me wrong. It's because of we have great men and great women. But yes, I'm telling you, the elites I'm gonna religiously reiterate that term, evil geniuses. It's for real because they are from how people are being born, how people are acting. We're being, not me no more, all right? Because I've peeped it and I understand from what they're making us eat, from what they're pumping into our minds 24/7 with the media, from what they're making us drink. It all is making us, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you ask the average woman on the street, what would you rather be, a mother or a wife first? What are they going to say? And they don't even realize they've been trained. They're going to go, of course a mother. No, you're not supposed to want the man before the child. So that's promoting single motherhood. So now when you're pushing 100% of women to say that, but when you're asking the question, they feel like you're trying to trap them, so they won't answer it how they think you want them to. But a lot of them always tell the truth. So now when you're pushing single motherhood, you're having all these women raising boys like girls, either making them gay or making them too soft. So now they're killing up everything because they can't take no pressure. You know what I'm saying? But you still have the me's out there. You still have great women. You just have to, because there's 8 billion people in the planet. You can't go off of your own anecdotal personal experiences and say, this is how the place is. You have to, that's why I say everybody should study, research stuff. Me, I see it all the time though, because not only do I research, I'm old school. Like I go out there and I just talk to everybody. And you start going, oh, look at you, It's just, I can't be slowed down right now. Not right now, because when I get with women, I still got I still talk to a lot of my exes, because they know, like, I'm a man. When I come around, okay, the table gonna be put together, the lawn gonna be mowed, the dog gonna be walked, this, you need a couple dollars, that bill, but I'm gonna do that. Why? Not because I want to, because I need to. It's necessary. You know what I'm saying? So we are out there. It's just I tell people, I didn't tell this somebody the other day, just like how we go outside and look for bad. That's why I don't like the word happy. I use the word proud. Happy's too fast. Proud takes longer. Proud's more respected. When you want to feel happy, where'd you go? You go smoke the weed. You go do the drug. You go drink the liquor. You go out to the club. You do that same effort you put in the bad, you got put in the finding good also. I tell people I used to designate, not used to, I still do it with this also. You need to designate at least 2 days out your week. You got at least a day off from work. That day off from work, leave the house 9 in the morning to 7 at night. Just only job when you do that is to find great people. Whether you want it to only be great women, you go out and only try to talk to women. Or you just go out and like, people don't even know how much you crave human interaction. I was saying this earlier. Hundreds of thousands of people are on these applications, not to post, to look in lives. They are starving for human interaction. And see what it has led us to? But me, I don't do that. I'll go out to the street and get it. All right, boom, 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 I get it and I post it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what everybody should do. Y'all heard what 3 said. You have to, you see the juicing I just did? Right? Because a lot of this stuff causes inflammation in the brain. Right? It causes mucus in the body. A lot of these fake foods. I really don't care if I don't think they're going to do it on YouTube, but ban me. But anyway, like all these waters you're drinking. Alright? The body is 75% water. Right? They say it's H2O. This term that was created is called H3O2. It's more structured water that the body needs, right? Because they make you believe, okay, H2O, so what they're selling in the stores, what you need, no. All these waters in the store, it goes through a chemical filtration system, right? So they take the water out to sea, put it through a machine, a chemical shot inside of the water to kill the viruses and bacteria that was living in this water that they grabbed out the ocean or these ponds. And that chemical that they used to kill the virus and bacteria, it did do thus. But now you're drinking the chemical that they used. Right? So now, that chemical, every 100% of the humans on the planet, we have disease cells dormant in our body. We have diseased cells that are quiet in our body. Shh. I.e. cancer cells. Alright, so now when you're drinking stuff like that, these chemicals that they're cleverly making you ingest, you don't even know. So what? Now you turn my age, 50 years old, go to the doctor, oh, I got cancer, how? What he tell you? It's in your family. It's hereditary. No, those are one of the ways that activates these things. Right? The literature really doesn't state that. There's new literature that came out that actually said that red meat can cure depression. Right? Because when you eat something that you like, a lot of serotonin and dopamine is released. The chemicals that make you happy, motivated, those chemicals in your body, they have a lot of jobs. They also help you deal with what your sexual preference is, but we're going to stick on one topic for the moment. When you eat something that you like, you feel good. Lots of the times it was red meat. So it was helping cure depression, but it does cause inflammation and bacteria buildup faster, mucus buildup in the body. One of the leading disease in America is Alzheimer's, inflammation in the brain. And anything that happens in the neurological system is going to make you slower. It's going to stop all these other chemicals from secreting at a timely fashion. It's going to slow them down or speed them up. It's just going to make things work out of order. So now your cognitive functioning is messing up. Knowing up from down, left and right. Right? So now you can't really function that good. You can't concentrate that good. And what do we need? Concentration to understand ourselves. 100% of human beings don't even know 90% of the body. It's the body, the mind. It's the body, the brain, and the nervous system. People don't even know that. And each of these things, right? So now, you can't focus on how to act more like a man or act more like a woman. Because of all of these things that is clouding your judgment. So what do? You start to juice more. You need to eat fruits. We're fruitarians. The literature states that we move and work better, more. We work more efficiently off of fruits, not even vegetables, but fruits. You juice more. You do fruit diets. Right? Research has just found recently that there's a second brain in the gut, and it's not. They phrased it using the term brain, but it doesn't think like this one, right? But it has a system like the brain, right? So when you clean this out. Right? When you get this right, it actually helps your mood. So when you do fruit diets, it cleans this out right away, because you know majority of the immune system is in here, right in here in the gut. So people don't even know to change your mood, to make you, I don't even want to use this word, but so to put it in layman's terms so you understand more, to make you happier, you should go on a fruit diet, because it's going to clean your gut out right away. By the fourth day of only eating something like a grapes, you will start to realize that you're more happier, right? That you're more clear thought, right? Because that's why with the whole school system, Rockefeller, he already made a statement saying, I'm going to make everybody a worker, because he needed the United States to be built, right? Because after slavery, everybody was like, man, we had all this free labor. We need to get somebody to replace that. That's why I'm telling you, this evil genius terminology is accurate. Slavery made white people trillions of dollars, but not just the money aspect. It built up so much, and they said we have to continue that. Rockefeller came out with that statement, and the United States school curriculum was formulated from a businessman. So what do they do in school? They make you go from class to class to class to class to class. They take your focus and bring it all over the place so you can't focus at once. So because of the food you're eating, because of the fluids you're consuming, it's already causing inflammation in the brain and you can't focus. Now they're forcing you not to focus. That's why everybody believes it's extremely hard to make $1 million. No, it's not. It's just because you've been trained from the food, the fluids, and even in school to not focus. And since you are not focusing on a regular basis, you don't even focus on the simple, I don't even want to say the simple, the major things in life. And as a man, you need to focus more to be more of a man. And as a woman, you need to focus more on being more of a woman. And these things will come more naturally when you treat the body correctly. Sleep, how you eat, keep these fruit diets going. You need to at least try to eat plants for at least 3 days out the week, and you will start to see, and it sounds crazy, but this is physics and it's biology, but more success in your life will start to happen. More success is when you are more stress relieved. Because like, you know, they say consciousness is downloaded. We don't want to get too deep. But to make things better, you need to at least try to go at least 2 days out the week only eating plants. You need to do fruit diets for at least 4 days straight. And I say grapes mainly because the one is extremely hydrative. Eating fruits is like drinking water all day, in particular grapes. Right? And they lie. Oh, we don't need no sugar. Sugar bad. Diabetes. No. Natural sugar is imperative for the body. Processed sugar is not good. Fructose from the grapes. The skin of the grapes has something called tellum. Tellum makes the immune system extremely strong. Chewing grapes is extremely hydrative. So when you're eating grapes, only grapes, don't get me wrong, if you're mixing it with the American diet, SAD, standard American diet, if you're eating grapes with the fried foods and the processed, it will cause diabetes. When you're eating it only by itself, you'll realize not only that you're not thirsty or hungry, you'll have energy. And everybody on the planet complains about having energy throughout their day. When I found this out, that's why guys will catch me in the gym eating grapes while I'm working out instead of abusing caffeine like I've been doing recently. All right? So when you do those type of diets, it'll clear this out, and then you'll start to focus more and things will start to become more clear. One of the main things you need to really clear out is you need to act more like what your biology is. If you're a man, you need to act more like a man. What does that consist of? I tell people, make a list every day of everything you need to do, what's wrong. You're too fat, you need to lose weight. Your breath stink, you need to get a new toothbrush. You need to sign up for a gym. Your hair nappy, you need to get a haircut every day. Your intellectual prowess is not too broad when you are speaking in other conversation with other people and they're using big words and you start to become, it starts to become too intimidating. You need to start reading 15 minutes a day, and all of this can start with you just starting to do plant diets. But you need to also understand what you're eating, right? Because you can do plant diets and it can kill you, right? Because animal is a rich source of vitamins and minerals, even though it can cause lots of mucus and inflammation more, right? It's almost like when you exercise. When you exercise, doing long reps compared to short reps. Both of them are creating muscle fibers, and muscle fibers is what makes you stronger. You F up the body and the body like reheals itself, right? Plant-based diets. Iron. Animal gives you like a rich source of iron, and iron is one of the most important things that the body needs. I only know 25 letters now. The kids, once you feel happier, don't just sit still, you live. Want to hear construction jokes? A good one. Yeah, I'm talking too much. I got to go too, y'all. Yeah, y'all got me talking and y'all ain't even listening. But yeah, if y'all want to get better, write it down. I love y'all to life though, y'all. I got to go. The real nifty. I'm still working on it. I gotta go. I love y'all to life.